Hello, this is Paul with OUTPACEsys. This is our report for the week ending August 15th, 2008. As usual, we'll start with the trades for the week. We've summarized our current signals. Let us stress out that these signals are what allow us to consistently achieve very profitable results in our trades. And we'll finally show the market behavior last week with our performance comparison charts and our weekly performance charts. Trades. Since the equities uptrend is continuing fairly smooth so far, we have let our open trades run. We actually opened a few new ones, adding to the existing positions. Let us show us an example of the trades we have ongoing on the QQQs that represent, as you know, the Nasdaq 100 stocks. We had an initial bullish signal on August the 5th, and the uptrend has continued strongly ever since. Please note the positions opened back then, as shown in this chart of the October 08 48 call option for the Qs. These trades opened in this area here have already generated a bit more than 100% profit, so we are enjoying this phase very much. On the other hand, we had a bearish signal on crude on July the 8th up here, and we remain bearish on that, with a caveat that we'll discuss later in the details section. Gold has broken down its long-term resistance levels and seems headed down for the long term, although there may be a bounce back in the short term. For the moment, our signal remains down. Now the week in more detail. The weekly performance comparison charts shown here shows that the Nasdaq being stronger than both the Dow Jones and the S&P, although as we have seen, all are trending up, as shown in the 3-month chart, which we're showing here. The year-to-date chart shows the Nasdaq being much stronger than the others. It is now back to neutral territory for the year, while its Dow Jones and S&P are approximately down minus 12% for the year-to-date. Individual weekly charts for the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, and the S&P show all three indices in positive territory, with the Nasdaq, which is shown here, once again shining with a pleasantly strong bounce up that we have been enjoying in our trades, as we discussed a minute ago. Bond, shown in this chart, continue their uptrend. We've been bullish on bond for the past 3 weeks now. Sectors are positive overall for the week, except for the financials, whose recovery of the previous few weeks has been set back midweek quite strongly. The year-to-date view, which is in this chart, shows the financials fighting in a range now, while most of the sectors are trending up. The only one exception is energy, of course, which is going down with crude oil. International stock had a relatively poor week, losing about 3 or 4%. Both the 3-month view and the year-to-date show that they are all downtrending, opposite to the S&P, which has been recovering nicely, as we discussed. It appears that countries overseas have been affected more deeply by the turmoil in the financial industry and are possibly in a more pessimistic mood overall. Gold has shown a drastic fall of 8% this week, going into strong downtrend mode. Oil has been in a range this week, on the other hand, with almost no change overall, although both the 1-month and the year-to-date views clearly show the loss in these two commodities, as shown here. Oil has lost more than 30% in the last couple of months. I wonder why gas at the pump hasn't seen nearly as large a correction. What's wrong here? Weekly price charts of oil and gold both show how dramatic these changes have been so far. Crude oil has still to go a bit further down before seriously hitting a long-term support, however, and things may change then. This is it for this week. Thank you very much for checking in with us again. If you enjoyed this report, we hope you will share this video with your friends, as well as our website, OUTPACEsys.com. The link is on the right of the screen. Please visit OUTPACEsys.com, where you can find past editions of our weekly reviews and full details on our trading system, our approach to the markets for incredibly profitable investments, and the services we provide. As usual, we'll see you online next week. Happy trading!